Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, man. Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Freddie the Philosopher, and today we got a special guest, man. I'm here with my guy
PR3 right here, Preston Ross III, PR3 Fitness.
Yes sir, yes sir. So look, a lot of y'all probably wondering, man, who's your boy? Who's your boy? So we got my guy PR3, man, fitness influencer here today. As you always know, I'm all about understanding like what goes on in the mind of not only like me but everybody around me, to like see how did they find their successes, and you know, being able to see that big picture of life. So today we're gonna be interviewing P. Ross, man. He's gonna be going through some of the things, you know, that's making him successful right now, and you know, we're gonna figure out what's next for him throughout his life. So yeah, man, let's cue that intro. Alright, so man, let's not wait no longer. Let's get right into it. So P,
Yes, sir.
First and foremost, man. Well, first let me give y'all some backstory, man. How I know P, y'all probably wondering that right now. My fault. So look. So when I was in school, right? I was initially in Dale State, but I transferred to a school called Winston-Salem, and that's where I met Preston at, and we was hooping on the same team and everything back then, or whatever. And like, as y'all already know, over time, y'all probably be thinking to yourself like, damn, relationships hold like that. Listen, to be honest, if we wasn't always on some next level ish with our own lives, relationship wouldn't have held. Do you feel me? Like, cause I think of who we were back then, on some hooping, savage, you know, just only going at shorties type energy, to like now trying to be successful, trying to find your best self, trying to always look at streams of income. Like, it's just a total different philosophy, but like, these are the type of people that you want to grow with. Y'all feel me? Y'all want to grow with people that's looking to be successful themselves. So, man, that's just some backstory for y'all. But let's get right into it, man, because P got a lot of talking today for y'all, man. So, let's get to it, man. So, P, why fitness, man? Like what made you decide to take that route?
So, I mean, we're going to get deeper into it, but I've always been an athlete my whole life, so it was kind of easy for me to transition to, you know, just that physical aspect of, you know, making sure I'm good physically. And then I realized, like I said, we're gonna get into it. When I ruptured my patella tendon, you know, my recovery, I got a lot of attention, and like me bouncing back, my recovery, people saw how I was recovering, getting back all my strength. So I think that, you know, helping people out, like people ask me for workouts, stuff like that, and people who were recovering from injuries themselves were asking me like, how do I stay motivated? Like, what am I doing to bounce back so quickly? And so I actually found passion or like joy in helping people out, because people will come back and say, yo, I feel a lot better after doing this, stuff like that. So I was like, man, you know what? Why not, you know, get paid for this? Like, I'm just doing it off the strength of me knowing like what I'm doing. So I ended up getting certified. So I'm legit, you know what I'm saying? Got certified. I've been training. It'll be 2 years coming up in November. So. But that's really my why. Like, why fitness? When you ask the question, to keep it plain and simple, that's just always been my life. So I feel like I'm more knowledgeable about that, and yeah, I live that every day. So,
hey, that's legit. And a lot of y'all here, man, ruptured his tendon. You feel me? Yeah. Like, and still bounce back, man. Like I said, when you go check out his page, I'm gonna be tagging that in the video. Definitely see that journey, man. Of how, like, oh, P played overseas too, right? Yeah, like. Man, listen, it's like had a long journey before everything, got injured, but still made a crazy bounce back, which like also took it to another level, letting you know that if you really want it, like you can go after it, like you can get it for yourself. So like, would you say within fitness, like you got a particular specialty?
So I mean, most of my clients now are weight loss or weight gain, but I think the main thing, my specialty, to be completely honest, is outside of the fitness aspect, is I think all of my clients are more confident after we work together and stuff like that for, you know, for a few weeks or months or whatever. I think I can see it, and I can also, like, you know, some of them tell me like I feel more confident. They able to walk with their chest out more, head up, chest up. So I think outside of like physically getting better, looking better, reaching your goals, I think I'm building confidence in that, like on their journey. So I think that's the main thing. I think that's a specialty. I'm building confidence, and I say that's the most important thing. Like, without confidence, you can look how you want to look, but if you're not confident, then we just talked about this too. Yeah. If you're not confident in how you look or with yourself, then you're always going, despite how you look to others, you're always going to be like, feel a little down on yourself, or, just,
not showing off. No, I know what you mean. Like that. We was just talking about this, y'all. We was talking about like how, where there's confidence and then there's fictitious confidence, and just over time, I think personally, and I ain't about to dive too deep into this because, this is a P. Ross show today. Y'all know I got enough for y'all another day. But like, just quick context, like, y'all know a lot of people, and it might be yourself too, and this is okay. You'll get to a point where you can have that real confidence, but fictitious confidence is like, it ain't, you like, it's like a portrayal you putting on that everything is just going so great for you, but deep inside, like, it's just not. And a lot of people like go through that motion like through life because they never really get to that point of finding real confidence. So now we spinning back to within the fitness realm. As y'all see, that's what P do, man. He help people get that real confidence, man. Not that, fictitious stuff where you just post a pic, drop a little couple memes behind it, but really deep inside you're not feeling it.
And we do get the results physically, but I think that confidence aspect, without that, it doesn't even matter, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And thinking of content, let's go right into it. Like, first, there's a two-parter. So, how do you, I think you kind of answered the first part with the gym. This always just been life, like within the gym, like on how you stay focused. But like, what about when it comes to creating content? Like, how you stay focused, man? I also been hearing y'all might hear P phone going off the whole time. All notifications, you feel me? You just dropped something, right? Yeah. So it's like, all right, how do you stay focused, man? Continually putting content out there for like people to like be able to get the results. Talk to us.
So in the beginning, when you talked about multiple streams of income, so obviously Instagram, people get paid from Instagram and stuff like that. So we get paid for reels. So I think being that I'm trying to expand and always elevate, that's one thing I'm trying to, have that elevate also. So I have to be consistent with that, and as I stay consistent, I'm just gonna get better and better over time. So that means engagement's gonna grow, views are gonna grow, my page is gonna grow. So that's why I have to stay consistent. Because if I take 2-3 days off, people might forget, like, oh dang, like, and my post might go further down their algorithm or whatever, and it might not even show up as much. So I gotta stay consistent and always make sure I'm giving people content that's like useful. Not just throwing stuff up just because. Like, I always try to make sure everything's useful, and like we said, I do things with intention. So like, I'm intentionally listening to my followers, seeing what they need, what they like, what they're into, and just apply it to my videos, my content, so that's useful and they can use it.
Let me tell y'all some real ish, man. So as y'all know, I'm out here in LA. My man P pulled up on me. He out here too. Like, came out here for the last 4 days. Let me just tell y'all, man, I've been inspired this whole time because I already told P this, you feel me? But like, bro, since he touched down, my man was like, yo, where your tripod at? Like, and literally everywhere we went, he made sure it was with him. He made sure he was always ready to get content. Everywhere we done went, he done got some type of fitness content. And that right there, like, just shows you just that level of mentality that it take to be successful. You feel me? Like, I think a lot of times people will do it when it's convenient. You know what I mean? Or they don't want to put that. It's about that confidence that people just talking about to help people build. Like, they not confident enough to do something like mainstream where everybody watching you. You good behind closed doors. You feel me? And so like, just keeping that camera, keeping the tripod on deck, always ready to go. Like, my man done, I think, just being out here for 4 days, got 4 days of content. Like, I was shocked. I was even like, damn, like, all right, bet. I see where I'm slacking. Because like, I be focused, but like, I definitely ain't always on. And so it's just good to see a person that's always on. So I'm vouching for him. Like, he's serious about his content, bro. Fucking, so now, so social media. Forget it, we on it. Yeah. So do you think with the rise of social media that it's been a benefit or a hindrance, like when it comes to the whole fitness influencer world? Like, what you think?
Gotcha. Definitely a benefit. Just based off of, I'm able to share my message easier to people who I don't even know. So like, and it allows me to share my story, share my message, to motivate people who may be in my position or in a position that I was in. They can see like how I bounced back from my recovery, or just being motivated or inspired by my story alone. Like, saying that like, no matter what happens to you, no matter what the setback is, like, you can come back from it as long as you have the mindset and you stay consistent. and it takes a lot of self-discipline. But like as far as like social media, definitely a benefit because like I said, I can get my message across. But outside of that, it's another stream of income. So, yeah, and then I'm meeting people, networking, stuff like that. So outside of just like me benefiting personally from like from the social media, I'm also meeting different people, meeting different types of people, and learning from them. So
that's real.
It's definitely a benefit.
That's real. That networking aspect of social media, man. Like I think so many people, they don't realize like you use social media to like suck up information, which is good if it's beneficial for you, but you could also use it to put out information. You making sure that you taking advantage of those platforms to put out what you feel like you could change the world with. So we love it. We love it. So then, all right, I'm a beginner, man. I'm just getting into fitness. I want to become an influencer. Like, what advice would you give to like whether it's other fitness influencers, but we're gonna say someone on the up and coming. They trying to get into this world. They want to get into the fitness influencer world. It's a crowded world. Right. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of competition. But what advice would you give to a beginner fitness influencer just trying to kick their foot in the door?
Got you. So let me make this clear. So it's a difference between a fitness influencer and an online fitness coach. Like I know a lot of people who post like I do personally, they'll post it just to, you know, thinking like, okay, I can get paid for this, or, you know, I can just throw these videos up and like people will see it and maybe they'll like it, maybe they won't. But like, I always try to do things with intention. So it's like, well, I always do things with intention. So it's, if you want to be a fitness influencer, which is basically you just putting out your fitness content, and you know people supporting you and things like that, that's perfectly fine. Like you can put your post out, do all that. You just have to be consistent with it, and then you might eventually get like paid. If you try and get the big bucks, I would say fitness online coach is what you're looking for. But if we're gonna keep it fitness influencer, just making sure for beginners, making sure you have a clear niche, like what you want to put out there, like what type of information you want to put out there. Make sure they're clear on that. And that you're not like trying to do too much, like especially when you're first starting. You want to pick out, you know, decide on what you're gonna focus on, and then just go hard, go all in on that. Do as much as you can with that, and then that can be your start. And then as you get consistent and as you get better and better over time, then you can start to venture out to different aspects of fitness. You know what I'm saying? So I think the main thing is just figuring out what you want to do specifically, focusing on that. And then just get better, stay consistent, and get better over time, and then you can worry about what's next.
That's fire. And I don't want y'all to miss that point. Like, P ain't say that you couldn't take on all avenues of fitness. The big thing is you got to get started. Right. And then you got to get consistent. So if in the beginning you only just showing, you know what I'm saying, just show workouts every day, just what you do, that's okay. You know what I mean? And if you get to that point, then you're like, all right, well, I'm going to lean more towards yoga. I'm going to lean more towards fitness. I'm going to lean more towards instructional. Whatever you decide to do, like do that after you get rolling and try to get that muscle memory of being like, yo, this is what I do now. Like this is like my life. So
and that's how it happened for me. Like literally when I first started posting, it was just me working out. And so now I'm on to like me working out. You might get a stretching video, you might get some yoga, you might get some active recovery. But because I'm already in that mindset, I'm already in that mode, like it's easy for me to do. So that's what I'm saying. Like you just figure out what you want to do first, how you want to start at first. It could be something so simple. And then just go from there. That's it.
Yes, sir. And now we're gonna bring it home, man. What's next for you, P? Because a lot of people also, you know, you get to a point where you start doing something, but at the end of the day, like there's always another level to reach. And I think slowly but surely everybody learns that over time. That like right now, that level that you're looking at, it may seem high, but then you break through that and there's another one. So like, what's next for you? Like not even your long-term goal, but just what's next for you right now and what you doing?
Well, what I'm doing right now, most of my clientele is in person, so I'm trying to transition to more online. And this is just short-term talking. I'm trying to transition to more online training, so I can, you know, obviously train more people around the globe. Because I get attention here and there, but like just making a more of an impact in that way. I think that's what I really want to focus on next, or what I am focusing on now. But if we talking long term, I honestly want this fitness, like how I am with fitness, to take me into different avenues, like modeling, doing ads, commercials, you know, things like that. So acting, possibly. And I always talk about being uncomfortable, and that's one thing I think that would stretch me the most, being like acting, having to bring out different parts of myself. And obviously we talked about this too with what you're doing, but yeah, I think that's from short to long term, that's it. Like short term is the online, transitioning into online training. A long term is allowing my fitness business to, you know, open up other doors for me. Yeah.
Personally, I think that's fire. Like, and it's great to see, like, I hope y'all starting to understand that, like, that's what success look like. Like, you got your short-term goals, you got your long-term goals, and you might can't even exactly map out right away how they all gonna turn out because you're more focused on one set, but they in your mind. And so when you get to certain points, you're gonna start navigating that. Or like while you networking within the fitness industry online, which is why you said it's a benefit those networking, you might turn around and meet a brand that turn around and want you to like show off their. I mean, you've gotten some brands already, right? That
here and there,
like here and there that like definitely done showed you love. So man, as y'all can see, man, it's a long road for anybody, but at the end of the day, you gotta stay focused, man, and you just gotta execute at the end of the day. Like, so, yes, hope y'all, man. Well, you got any final notes for everybody, man, to send them on?
Hey, man, just stay focused, stay consistent. I tell people to strive to get 1% better every day, man. If you're doing that, there's no way you'll ever lose. That's it.
I'm 100% agree. 100% agree. So, man, if y'all enjoyed this content today, man, which I know y'all did, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe button. Go follow my man P on social media. You feel me? I already told y'all I tagged his Instagram in the beginning. And yeah, man, we out.